Belén's Big Argentine Adventure. In a cozy house far away, a little girl named Belén opened a magical book. As she turned the pages, the floor began to shimmer like silver. Suddenly, she found herself standing in a place filled with sunshine and music. "Hola!" a cheerful voice chirped. A friendly animal with long ears and long legs hopped out from behind a blue door. It was Pampa the Mara, a special creature from the plains of Argentina. "Welcome to Buenos Aires," Pampa said, spinning in a circle. They were standing in a neighborhood called Caminito, where the houses were painted in every color of the rainbow, bright yellows, deep reds, and sky blues. Belén giggled and touched a pink wall. "It's like living inside a box of crayons," she exclaimed. Pampa hopped alongside her as they walked down the cobblestone streets, listening to the upbeat rhythm of the city. Suddenly, they heard the sound of an accordion. It was the tango. "In Argentina, we love to dance," Pampa explained. He put one paw on his chest and the other in the air, mimicking the elegant dancers nearby. Belén tried to follow his lead, stepping forward and back with a serious but silly face. They twirled around and around until they were both dizzy with joy. All that dancing made Belén hungry. Pampa led her to a small wooden table where a plate of golden, flaky pastries waited. "These are empanadas," Pampa said. Belén took a big bite and tasted the delicious filling. Nearby, people were sipping a special tea called mate from a round cup with a metal straw. Belén learned that sharing mate is a way to show friendship. "Now, let's see the giant waterfall," Pampa cried. They traveled north to Iguazu Falls. The water roared like 1,000 lions as it tumbled over the cliffs. A mist of cool water sprayed Belén's face, making her laugh. Brightly colored butterflies landed on her shoulders, hitching a ride as she peered over the edge at the sparkling rainbows created by the sun and the spray. While Belén watched the butterflies, Pampa spotted some funny-looking neighbors. "Look over there," he pointed. A family of capybaras was lounging near the water's edge. They looked like giant, furry guinea pigs. Pampa waved a paw at them, and the largest capybara gave a slow, sleepy blink in return. The jungle was full of life and friendly faces. It was time to head south to the cold, icy land of Patagonia. The air grew chilly, so Belén pulled on a warm hat. In front of them sat a mountain of ice called a glacier. It was a beautiful, glowing shade of blue. "The ice is very old and very strong," Pampa whispered. Belén reached out to touch a small, stray piece of ice, feeling its smooth, frozen surface. Pampa shivered and did a little jig to stay warm. "Listen," he said. A loud crack echoed across the water as a piece of the giant glacier splashed into the lake. The water rippled and danced, and Belén clapped her hands at the magnificent sound. Even though it was cold, the blue ice looked like a magical kingdom. Near the icy water, they found a group of Magellanic penguins. The penguins walked with a funny waddle, moving their flippers back and forth. Belén and Pampa tried to waddle just like them. "Waddle, waddle, flap," Belén sang. The penguins didn't seem to mind at all. They just kept marching toward the sea for their afternoon swim. As the sun began to set, the sky turned purple and orange. Belén hugged Pampa tightly. "Thank you for showing me your beautiful home," she said. Argentina was a land of colors, music, giant waterfalls, and icy wonders. With a puff of silver smoke, Belén was back in her room. But she knew that whenever she opened her book, her friends in Argentina would be waiting.